Ever wondered how 3D printing works? It's time to unravel the mystery behind this groundbreaking technology. Welcome to the world of 3D printing, a realm that's revolutionizing how we create and conceive objects. This isn't just about producing fancy trinkets or replicas. It's about creating solutions that impact a multitude of fields. From manufacturing to healthcare, from automotive to architecture, 3D printing is paving the way for innovative solutions and possibilities. Imagine a world where you could print a spare part for your car, or a world where doctors could print a prosthetic limb tailored to the patient. That's the potential of 3D printing. There are various types of 3D printing techniques, each with its unique advantages and applications. From fused deposition modeling to selective laser sintering, 3D printing techniques are as diverse as the possibilities they offer. To understand how 3D printing works, we first need to grasp the concept of additive manufacturing. Additive manufacturing may sound complex, but in reality, it's just like building a Lego tower, one block at a time. Imagine you're making a sculpture, but instead of carving it out from a block of marble, you're adding clay bit by bit until your masterpiece comes to life. That's the essence of additive manufacturing. It's a process that creates objects by adding material layer by layer, each one precisely deposited on top of the last. It's like baking a multi-tiered cake, layering each delicious tier on top of the other until you have a towering confection. Now contrast this with traditional manufacturing methods, which are subtractive in nature. Think about a sculptor chipping away at a block of stone to reveal the figure hidden within. That's subtractive manufacturing. But with additive manufacturing, we're not removing, we're adding. From nothing, we create something. 3D printing, at its core, is additive manufacturing brought to life with the help of digital models. So, how does a 3D printer transform a digital model into a physical object? Let's break it down. It all starts with a digital blueprint. Just like an architect designs a building, a 3D model is created using computer-aided design or CAD software. This model is then saved in a file format that a 3D printer can understand. Next, we move on to slicing, which is exactly what it sounds like. The digital model is sliced into hundreds or sometimes thousands of thin layers. This slicing process creates a roadmap for the 3D printer to follow. Imagine a loaf of bread and think about how each slice represents a layer of the 3D model. Finally, the moment of creation. The 3D printer reads the slice data and starts building the object layer by layer. The printer nozzle moves back and forth, depositing material where it's needed according to the design. And voila! The 3D printer, like an artist, breathes life into the digital model, creating a tangible object right before our eyes. 3D printing might seem like magic, but it's the result of clever engineering and innovative technology. Let's recap what we've learned. At its core, 3D printing employs a technique called additive manufacturing. This means instead of carving or molding materials into desired shapes, it builds objects layer by layer from the ground up. Quite ingenious, isn't it? But how does the printer know what to build? That's where digital models come in. These intricate blueprints guide the printer, dictating the shape, size, and even the internal structure of the object. Every line, curve, and contour is meticulously accounted for. Then there's the actual printing process. Think of it as creating a multi-layered sandwich, but instead of bread and cheese, it's using materials like plastic or metal. Each layer is precisely deposited one on top of another until the object is fully formed. So the next time you marvel at a 3D printed object, remember the intricate process behind its creation. Who knows, maybe one day, you'll be creating your own 3D printed marvels.